A very good afternoon to all. I welcome back the last session of today, plus the 5-day faculty development program on additive manufacturing and industrial scopes and applications. For this session, we have with us one of the young talent. His roles in the society are as follows: as a software engineer, as an all India radio artist, as a chess player, as a Art of Living S Plus workshop trainer, as a Apex program trainer. He is none other than Mr. Rahul Joshi. I welcome you, sir. I would like to share some points about Mr. Rahul Joshi, lead software engineer by profession, working with Adobe System India Private Limited for the past 11 years. Mr. Rahul is also a faculty with the Art of Living organization on in voluntary basis. He is graduated from MBM Engineering College, Jodhpur in the year of 2009. Academically, for a long period, he was an average student, but just after doing the youth workshop of Art of Living, the S Plus, found a drastic change, contributing most of his later academic success to the techniques learned in the workshop. He is turned as a branch topper and scored 98.3 percentage in GATE exam 2009. Mr. Rahul is also an All India radio artist in playing Indian classical guitar and holds Sangeet Vishrat degree and a scholarship from CCRT in the same. He's excelled not just in the academic background, but also has represented at a district level chess player. While working as an employee with Adobe, Rahul has been in regular touch with Art of Living techniques. He says, my manager titled me bug machine. The commitment, dedication, and focus that the prizes me. It's all because of meditation and techniques. He has actively taught the Art of Living S Plus workshop to 1,000 students. He has taught the workshop in premier institutes like IMT Ghaziabad, FDDI College Noida, NBM Engineering College, JSS Noida, IMS Noida, Jaipur Institute of Management, NCHM, etc. Besides, he is also a corporate Apex program trainer and has conducted skill enhancement workshop in many reputed companies and organizations around India. Some of them being Maruti, BEL India, BHEL, Tata, Samsung, Kent RO, Tech Mahindra, CII Young India, KPMG, etc. I am very happy to invite you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Shavana. Thanks a lot. And a big thank you to NIET for inviting us here from the Art of Living to be here in this faculty development program. I hope that it has been a wonderful 5-day program for all of us who have been attending it. And this being the finale session, the last session, I hope everyone is excited. Before I proceed, Shavana, I would just want to check with you. How many of us are here right now attending this session today?
So there are 200 participants with us. Along with them, we are office staff as well, like
Okay.
5 to 6 members as well.
Okay, thanks a lot. Great, great. So all of the 200 participants are can see me, can hear me.
Yes, yes. They are watching you live, but they won't
Okay.
be able to interact verbally, but they can text the different questions. So
Perfect.
in between they will be writing. Then on behalf of them, we can ask from you.
Yeah. So that is one mode of interaction that I would really urge and request from everyone that if they can use the chat box here and because I don't want to have just a one-to-one communication. I want to have an interaction with all of you. So it will be nice if you can reply back on the chat box. Okay.
Sure.
Great. Thanks a lot, Shavna, and thanks a lot, Rajkumar. Before I start, I understand that this is the last session of the 5-day FDP program, and it's a festive day for all of us, and it's a post-lunch session. So I totally understand that our attention span may be little less, but I remember my teachers, my faculty members, my teachers used to say a lot of times to me that if you can sustain the last post-lunch session, it definitely means that you are a very good teacher. If your students are attentive throughout that entire session, definitely means that you are a very good teacher. So let me see if I am a good teacher today. Okay. Okay. So let me start with introducing the Art of Living organization first and what we are going to cover today. So I'll be basically talking a little bit about the organization from which I belong, then why mental wellness, why the stress management is really, really important for all of us today in this today's scenario, and gone on an online mode. Why is it very, very necessary for all of us? Then how to achieve it? What are the modes? What are the means we can have? We can achieve this mental wellness state, and then post that because it's a post lunch time. I'll not want to conduct a meditation, but I'll conduct a special Yoga Nidra session, which will be helpful for all of us to rejuvenate, re-energize ourselves, right? And post that we can have a small Q&A session, question and answer session. I'll want to keep it concise, precise, not a very long session, maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour session. Okay, so hope you are all excited for that. So let me start by asking you a very simple question and keeping this more interactive. Use the chat box or unmute yourself, whichever way you want to answer. My first question to all of you is, what are the qualities of a good teacher according to you? Okay, what could be the qualities of a good teacher? So you can use the chat box. I can see the chat box here. Please start typing, maybe answering. I'll give 30 seconds or a minute for you to type answer. What are the qualities of a good teacher?
Excuse me, sir. I want to mention here, actually, this session is little bit like, as we are interacting with you, it is totally live, but the participant would be able to see the same thing just after few seconds after the interaction. So it will take time. So it would be good if we will consider this at the end.
Okay, sure. So let me directly come to the answers. I probably think that according to you, what could be the most relevant answers for a quality of a good teacher? Okay, so if I'm, because I have also been teaching the Art of Living workshop for past 8 years, and I consider that being a teacher, there are certain qualities, there are certain skills which are required for a teacher to impart that knowledge to kids. So definitely the knowledge of the subject of what he or she is teaching, he has to be on top of the entire subject. He has to communicate, express that learning, that knowledge to the students. That is equally important. Then he has to be unbiased. He cannot be biased towards a particular student or a particular section or a particular class or a particular community, right? At the same time, he has to be really focused. He has to go to an extra mile to see to it that all the students are getting whatever he's trying to express or whatever he's trying to teach, right? If required, he has to take extra classes, or he takes that equal responsibility of each and every student, even if he's a topper or even if he's a backbencher or a failing student, he takes that responsibility of that student, right? He's passionate towards whatever he's teaching or towards a subject. He's wanting to learn from the students, right? Not just from the subject, not just from the books, or not just from his mentors, but also wanting to learn from the students of what is the new technology or what is the new thing which is coming out, right? He takes ownership if a student is failing, and he gives the credit back to the student if the student becomes more successful, right? Then he has a calm, soothing personality, and he's friendly and jolly in nature. I think all of these concisely can come into the categories or qualities of a teacher. But then my question, in all of these listed qualities, if you grossly see, there is one quality which stands out a different, and rest all come into one single section. One of the quality which I spoke, which was a starting quality, was that the teacher has to be, the faculty has to be on the top of his subject. He has to know his subject, right? He needs to know what exactly he has to teach, right? That is called as domain expertise, right? But rest of the qualities which I spoke about, being unbiased, being focused, having that clarity of mind, having that calm, soothing personality, right? Or taking that responsibility, all of these skills, all of these qualities come under one single hood, which is called a soft skill, right? So there are two specific type of skills, type of qualities which are required for every teacher. One is domain expertise, the know-how of the subject, and then the second is the soft skill, right? The way we interact, my personality, right? The way I deal with students. That is about the soft skills. But then the question is, the amount of time we have spent in gathering domain expertise is much higher than the amount of time we have spent in enhancing our soft skills. Yes, right? Isn't it? That's the catch here. That's the real catch here. Now the question is, if you see, my success totally depends upon my soft skills more rather than my domain expertise, right? You will usually find that there have been researches being done by n number of students, and Harvard was one of the premier institute to do one of the research here, and they found that my success totally depends, majorly depends upon my soft skills. 85% of my success depends upon my soft skills, and hardly 15% on my domain expertise, right? But then the question is, if that is the case, that my soft skills are really important, how do I get it? Where do I get it from, right? Definitely, I can get my domain expertise from the books, from my mentors, but how do I get my soft skills? The answer is from within, from my mind, right? We all have seen that many a times, if my mind is really happy, it's more excited, more enthusiastic, my expression becomes more soft, I'm more calm and soothing, my personality is more friendly, right? I'm able to do much more things than I'm usually not able to do, right? It's all about my state of my mind. In fact, if you see, every single day, however my energy, however my mood is, according to that my mood, my actions become accordingly, right? If my energy is down, if I'm sad, if I'm low, if I'm feeling upset, I don't want to speak to people. I keep start procrastinating and postponing things. I don't want to take a class, or maybe I don't want to go and talk to students. I don't want to interact with them. But the day I'm really happy, I'm bubbling with energy, how's the state of my, how are my actions? I want to finish all the tasks of the day, right? I want to complete every single in the same period, every single task in the same day, right? I'm more energetic. I'm more happy to take on more challenges, right? Or take on more and more activities, right? So it is all play of my mood, of my emotions. If my emotions is more happy, more jolly, I'm more excited. If it goes down, I'm more sad and dull. I'm not wanting to do things, right? So it is just about play of my mood. Now, the interesting thing is there is a science behind how my mood, how my mind actually works, right? What is that science? If you see, it's all about my energy levels. If my energy goes down during the day, I'm more sad, upset, grumbling. If my energy is high, I'm more happy, excited, and energetic, right? But then the question is, how do I get this energy? What are the sources of energy? There are four actual sources of energy, four major sources of energy. The first and foremost source of energy is food. Everyone amongst us knows that food gives us energy, right? Some days, just recently, Navratri has gone back, right? Some days, if you have been fasting on Navratri, or you are doing Ramzan during the Roza, or you are doing Pajushan for Jain, you will see that if you have not have had a good meal for 4, 5, 6 days, after 6 or 7 days, you will feel I'm very low in energy, right? Some other days, if you're having a very good diet, then you feel very energetic, right? So it's all about my food that gives me energy, right? But then adequate amount of food gives us energy. Not a lot of food gives energy, but adequate amount of food gives us energy. Second source of energy is sleep. Sleep also gives us energy, and that all we have known, right? A lot of times you will see that our doctors advise us that you take adequate rest, right? If you take a good 6 to 8 hours of sleep, then body has this automatic capability to rejuvenate, re-energize itself when it's sleeping, right? Some days when you're doing a big project in your institute, or there's a fest which is happening, tech fest, and you have to be involved into that, or there's a FDP going on and you're not having a good sleep, maybe you are having a 3 to 4 hour sleep, you'll see that after 3 to 4 days, you're not that energetic, right? You feel drowsy, you feel sleepy, you feel lethargic, lazy, your attention span goes less, right? Adequate amount of sleep gives us energy. That's a second source of energy. But then there are two more important sources of energy which we have not explored much in our life till now. The third source of energy is called as sleep. Sleep is also third source of energy is called as breath. Breath is also a source of energy. Let me take an example. Supposedly, you have to walk up to 10th floor of a building because the lift is not working, and you have to walk all the stairs up on the 10th floor. What will you do after reaching on the 10th floor? The first action that you will do, the first action would be you will breathe in and out, right? Isn't it? Suppose that you maybe start cursing the president of that building why your lift is not working, but first you will breathe in and out heavily, isn't it? Right? Maybe if I give an activity right now, maybe a 30-second activity, just do it once you are free. Go and lift something really, really heavy in your house, right? Something really heavy, maybe a 16 kg LPG cylinder. What will you do? You will realize that all of us will have something common, that while we were lifting that heavy thing, you are breathing in heavily and then you lift, right? And then when you have to let the heavy thing go, you relax and you breathe out. Isn't it? Have you seen this thing? Interesting phenomenon, right? Whenever we have to do something which requires really big amount of energy, you breathe in heavily, and then when you have to let it go, you breathe out heavily, right? The crux is breath is also a source of energy. The third source of energy is breath. And then the fourth source of energy, which is even more interesting to see, is a calm, peaceful, relaxed, meditative state of mind. Right? When the mind is more relaxed, you will see that you are more energetic. And how to achieve that relaxed state of mind? Through meditation, through pranayama, through yoga. And sometimes you will see that when you are with the nature also, your mind is more relaxed. Or you are reading a very interesting book, maybe by Swami Vivekananda, or you come out of a theater watching a very interesting movie like Rang De Basanti. You feel that I'm very empowered, I'm very energetic. Right now I want to do something. Isn't it? We all have experienced it. What has happened, it's a state of mind which I've triggered that has brought me a energy, that has brought me enthusiasm in my life at that very moment, right? The thing is, there are certain triggers which bring that energy. But if we use a third source of energy, which is breath, as a tool to trigger the fourth source of energy, won't that be more interesting, right? Breath, scientifically, if you see, it's a very, very interesting source. Medically, as per Indian Medical Association, there has been researches done n number of times, and they have found that 90% of the toxins of my body can be exhaled out by my breath. But the unfortunate part is human body utilizes only 30% of its lung capacity in the entire lifetime, right? It's a big unfortunate part. 90% of the toxins of the body can be exhaled out by breath, but we don't know, right? Another interesting thing is, if you see, with every emotion, there's a particular breath pattern which is attached to it, right? For example, if I'm really, really angry, how's my breath? It becomes more fast and rapid, right? Have you seen this? If I'm more sad and dull, how's my breath? the exhalation becomes more predominant, right? Supposedly, if I'm really, really happy, how's my breath? Inhalation becomes more predominant, right? So if you see, whatever my emotions are, the emotions are impacting my breath. However my emotion is, it impacts my breath. If I'm crying, my breath becomes more shorter, right? Isn't it? Right? We all have experienced it in our day-to-day life. So if my emotions can impact my breath, can vice versa be also possible? Can my breath impact my emotions? Yes, and it is true. Your breath can impact your emotions, and this is where the ancient techniques like pranayam, yoga, sudarshan kriya, meditation, all of these things come into picture, right? If I just need to tap my emotions, if I just need to handle my emotions, I just need to tap my breath, and I'll automatically see that as I'm aware of my breath, I'm able to handle my emotions, right? Isn't it? See, we all have catered to our physical well-being a lot, right? We see to it that we uh, have a good diet, a good meal, right? Or we do good amount of exercise. We will do yoga, we'll do gymming, we'll do exercise, we'll do cycling, we'll do swimming, right? We have catered to every single thing for our body, but nothing has been done so far for our mind. How to bring that mental hygiene, mental wellness for the mind, right? Every single day we have that habit of brushing our teeth to bring the dental hygiene. But how many of us have catered to this mental hygiene every single day, meditating for some time to bring that mental hygiene, to have that poised, centered, calm, peaceful state of mind? That is the essence. That is a sense of spirituality, and that is where stress management comes into picture. In fact, that entire management term is very lame to say. It's stress eradication or stress elimination that has to happen. Why do we want to manage stress? Nobody wants to manage stress, isn't it? Right? Everybody wants to eradicate or eliminate stress. And how to do that? That is only possible when we start catering to that fourth source of energy, that is a calm, peaceful, relaxed state of mind. Isn't it interesting? Yes, right. So what to do now? So I'll not talk much about it. I'll want to give you an experience about it today. Okay. This being a post-lunch session, and I know that all of us are attending through home. Let's be natural at our home. So what we can do is I'm going to take you to a very short but deep meditation, which is called as Yoga Nidra, right? A 20 minutes of short meditation, and it will relax you a lot. Okay. So let's be comfortable. Let's be natural wherever we are. If you want to do it while sitting, let's sit in a comfortable posture with backrest, or you have the leverage to do this Yoga Nidra while lying down also. So you can lie down at your place and you can enjoy this Yoga Nidra. Okay, let's do it. So let's settle down. Let's get comfortably easily. If you want to sit, you can sit comfortably easily with your spine erect. Your hands can be open, your palms towards the ceiling, but resting on the knees. Right? The spine erect, and you can close your eyes. If you're sitting, you can sit with spine erect and close your eyes. If you're lying down, just lie down without a pillow. Lie down without a pillow and rest and just observe. Follow the instruction as and when you receive it. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more breath in and let go. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath this time and start tightening up your body a little. Tighten your fists, tighten your toes, your legs, your hands, your waist, your face. Tighten them. And breathe out with a ha sound. Ha, and relax. Let go all your effort. One more time, breathe in. Hold the breath and tighten up your body. Tighten your fist, your toes, your waist, your stomach, your chest, hands, face. Tight and breathe out with a ha sound. Ha. One last time, breathe in. Hold it. Tighten your body. And breathe out. And relax. Let go all your efforts. Relax and let go. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Without making any additional effort, simply become aware of your body. Become aware of your right foot, right knee, right thigh and hip, and the whole of right leg. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more breath in and let go. Take your attention on your left foot. Left knee, left thigh and hip, and the whole of left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and let go. Take your attention on your genitals, abdomen, stomach, chest, backbone, and shoulders. Deep breath in and breathe out. One more breath in and let go. Take your attention on your right hand, left hand, throat, face, your eyebrows, your nose, lips, your ears, forehead, top of the head, and the whole body. whole body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more breath in. And relax and let go. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti. 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 Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more breath in and breathe out. Those of us who are lying down can slowly turn towards the right side and gently sit up. Take few joyful deep breaths in and out and bring little movement in your body. Move your fingers, move your toes, move your neck. Joyful deep breath in and exhale. And slowly and gradually becoming aware of your body and the surroundings. Whenever you feel complete, very slowly and gradually, you may open up your eyes. So I hope you are all feeling good, nice, happy, relaxed. You know, we hardly meditated for some 15 minutes. But this is what it can do. A calm, peaceful, relaxed, happy state of mind. Right? Imagine if you had to do anything with this state of mind. Automatically that becomes more effective, more efficient. Your teaching improves, your expression improves, your focus improves, you have more clarity in your thoughts. All of this is just a side effect of meditation. In fact, a benefit of meditation, right? So as teachers, as the torch bearers, as the faculty members of our premier institutes, it's very, very important for all of us to lead by example and to empower our students with this interesting, softest skill, right? True education means more than pursuit of certain course of study. It means a preparation for achieving life skills to attain not only one's dreams, but also build a safe and strong community. And that is what spirituality, meditation, a mental wellness, or a Sudarshan Kriya workshop can help you to build in. Okay. So I'm open to take up any questions if you have any comments, any suggestions. How did you like it? How was the session for you? But at the same point of time, there's one more thing that I would want each and every one of us to do here today while we are here, right? We have a feedback form that I would want each and every teacher who is attending it to fill in, right? So I've pasted it in the chat box. The feedback form is there. It's tiny.cc FDP session 2020. You can go on to that link and fill up the feedback form for today's session. Also, if you feel like contacting me at any point of time, I've shared my contact details in the chat box. My name is Rahul Joshi. You can contact me via mobile 9958509698, or you can mail me at rahuljoshi1906@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm here to take up any questions, any Q&A questions if you have any comments, any suggestions, if there is anything. Rajkumar, over
Sir,
to you.
there are few questions in the chat box. You can find it out.
I don't see the questions in the chat box, Rajkumar. I can only see my comments, which are the feedback from which I've typed.
Okay, I will read it for you.
Yeah, please.
Can we use music during Yoga Nidra?
Yes, definitely. So the thing that we did today was a guided meditation. You can find this on YouTube also. If you just go on to YouTube and type Yoga Nidra by Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji, you will find one Yoga Nidra. It has a little background music also while he instructs or while he guides us into Yoga Nidra. So a very little soothing background music is okay, but it is not essential for meditation. Okay.
I'm reading another question for you, sir.
Yeah.
How to be calm effortlessly, sir.
Absolutely. And that is where the spiritual practices of Sudarshan Kriya, yoga, meditation comes into picture. See, effort is required at the level of body. If you want to lose weight or if you want to be more long, you will go do gymming, you will do exercise. Effort at the level of body is required for a healthy body. But at the level of mind, you require effortlessness. And the key in meditation is effortlessness, right? So what you are asking is possible only and only through meditation.
Thank you, sir. I'm reading another question for you, sir. What are the red flags of stress?
Yes. Red flags of stress can be when your mind is not focused in what you are doing. If your mind keeps wandering here and there, then it's a red flag. A simple definition of stress is a mind oscillating in past and future is a stressful mind, right? Right now, when you're here, when you're listening to me, when you're attending this faculty development program, is your mind going into the past? Oh, the faculty development program, which used to happen physically, which were much more effective, or is the mind going into future, right? Oh, I have to do the festive decoration in my house just after this, or there are a lot of things I have to do. If your mind is not here in what I'm speaking or what you are attending today, your mind is wandering in past and future. And that is a simple example of a stressed mind, right? How to come out of the stressed mind? Through meditation, through Sudarshan Kriya, right? The practices of spirituality can definitely help you to come out of it.
So another question is, what is the best exercise for reducing stress in eyes?
Stress in eyes, yes. So for eyes, you can specifically do desktop yoga, right? So again, you can log on to YouTube and you can search for desktop yoga by Art of Living. You'll find a very short 5 minutes desktop yoga in which, because we all are now working from home from pandemics due to pandemic situation, there's a lot of stress that we are accumulating just by looking onto the screen. Our screen time is increased, right? So this desktop yoga of 5 minutes can really help you to re-energize yourself. So it is not just for your eyes, but for your entire body. Just 5 minutes of doing a short Sukshma Vyayam for yourself, maybe for your neck, for your head, for your entire body, including your eyes, can help you. Okay, so you can do that.
So another question, how does posture of our body improve the stress level, and what posture should we have to follow in different situations?
Right. So that's something which you should definitely aspire to learn from a yoga practitioner. So I'll urge you all to come and join an Artfling workshop in which we teach some kind of yoga practices also and the specific posture, right, which helps us to strengthen our spine. You will see that most of our postures are aligned to our spine. And if your spine is very strong, all the bodily diseases, all the toxins of the body will not attack you, right? So the spine has to be really strong. So there are certain postures that Patanjali has taught us to keep our spine really healthy, right? Vajrasana is one of them, right? Or maybe just sitting with your spine erect, that also helps. Or maybe lying down on bare floor, right? Not on a cushioned bed, but on a bare floor also helps you to strengthen your spine, right? So there are certain postures that you can definitely learn into an Art of Living workshop. I'll urge you to join that.
Sir, another question is, how does ergonomics be helpful to mitigate the stress level?
Yes, yes. So ergonomics is really helpful. While we are all doing work from home, it's equally important that how we sit in a posture is really correct, right? So there are a lot of ergonomic teachers or faculties whom you can contact. There are also CST trainers or spine care trainers. From Art of Living also there are certain CST practitioners, craniosacral therapy practitioners. So what they teach us is what they define what exactly is the best posture uniquely defined for me. Every single person has to have a definite posture which is comfortable for him or her, right? And that's unique. So not everyone can follow the same ergonomic chair pose uh, because it may hurt your knees eventually after 1 or 2 hours, right? Not everyone can follow a sitting posture or a meditation chair posture because that may affect your shoulders, right? So everyone has a unique posture, and that can be it can be found through an ergonomic doctor or a practitioner or a CST practitioner or a spine care practitioner. Okay, so there are a lot of such practitioners available. You should definitely contact them and connect them. Stress definitely is not just on the physical body, but also on the mental body. But yes, on the physical body, if it is there, do some yoga exercises, warm up, sukshma vayam that can eliminate the physical stress of your body, right?
So another question, does emotions affect breathe? Is it mutual?
Yes, yes. So that is what I mentioned just a few minutes back, that with every emotion, there's a particular breath pattern which is attached to it, right? So a very simple example, when I'm crying, my breath is short and shallow, right? So my emotions impact my breath, and vice versa is also there, right? My breath also impacts my emotions, right? We all have seen it. You will find a lot of times that our elders used to say it a lot, that whenever you get angry, take 10 deep breaths in and out, right? My grandparents used to say a lot of times this to me. But the problem was when I used to get angry, the 10th breath used to come later. First I'll fight, first I'll shout, first I'll hit someone, and then I'll realize, oh, I had to take 10 breaths, right? But yes, it is definitely possible. If you're a little aware, you just have to become aware of the breath, and you will see that as you're aware of your breath, you're able to handle the emotions also, right? So it's a very good practice for beginners, just taking 10 deep breaths in and out during the start of the day, or during just while before going to sleep, just taking some 10-20 deep breaths in and out. You will automatically see your emotions start calming down. Your mind is more relaxed. Your mind is more peaceful, right?
Thank you so much, sir. These all replies were great, and I would like to request Professor Sarvana to say a few words about the session.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rahul. May a calm river begins as a turbulent waterfall. None hurtless and foams all the way to the sea. Said by Russian writer Michael. Same way, give your stress wings and let it fly away. That is said by Mary. So such a way we got such a full session, especially the soft skills. As you told in the initially, like subject domain as well as the soft skill. Compared to the subject domain, how much time we are spending to learn that same way we have to utilize actually. But people nowadays, after listening your session, definitely focus about the soft skills, and we will concern and we will teach the same soft skill to the student also. So thank you very much for the wonderful session, sir.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
a lot.
sir. Thank you for motivating us and our participants. It was hectic with the technical sessions actually, so they will feel more relaxed now. So thank you so much. Thank you again, and it was a great session from you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Rajkumar. Thanks a lot, Shravana. And thanks to NIET for organizing this FDP and inviting us here. It's a great pleasure to be with all of you. I wish you a very, very happy Diwali ahead and a very, very happy New Year also. Take care.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Diwali, sir. Happy New Year.